Howdy, I'm Daniel with RoslynRags, and I just opened up this piece for the first time. If you'd like to see how I folded it and dyed it, stick around and I'll show you. I have this mostly cotton sweatshirt. It is a 90-10 cotton polyester in front of me, and it has been soda ashed. I have taken one drawstring and I've just kind of folded it together, and I have a little rubber band that I'm going to wrap it around a few times, and then I'm going to do the same with the other drawstring. Now I am going to take the sleeve and I'll put one arm through the sleeve, and I am just I'll put the edge of the sleeve down, and then I am just kind of feeding it into itself, kind of making fan folds or a crinkle fold around the sleeve. I hope that kind of makes sense. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but the more that you try it, the easier it should get. And now I'm just going to do a quick crinkle to the edge of the sweatshirt here, and this is the bottom rib of the sweatshirt will be on the outside of the whole crinkle when I'm done. So that sleeve looks good. Now I'm going to go to the other sleeve and I will stick my hand all the way through it, and then I will kind of use the cuff as a meter for how high or how deep I'm going to make the crinkle folds. And so that sleeve is done now, and I'm going to set it on the table, and I'll do a quick kind of crinkle fold out from to the edge of the sweatshirt. And now I'm going to move the two sleeves away from each other, and I'm going to kind of crinkle fold the hood into the head hole of the sweatshirt. Alright, now I'm going to just crinkle fold the rest of the sweatshirt, and I'm going to keep the rib on the outside of the crinkle. That way I get a nice even fold. I know that there's not going to be any overlap underneath the sweatshirt on the table side. So I can kind of play with these folds as much as I want. Now I have some size 19 and 16 rubber bands, so I'll put the 19s this way, and then I'll put the 16s on the side like this. And as I'm doing this, I can kind of fix any folds that I don't really like the look of. I like to kind of stretch out each rubber band before I use it. Try and give it a quick warm up. So that looks good to me. I may end up, I'll put a couple more rubber bands on, I guess, just in case. And when I put the rubber bands down, with my bottom fingers, I'll try and put it right on the table and then slide it underneath. And I don't get very much of the rubber band catching the material. Sometimes you do, but that's just bad luck. And it can really mess up a design, but all you have to do is refold it if it messes it up too bad. So here is our crinkled sweatshirt folded up. Let's go dye it. I am in front of my dyeing tray, and I have this sweatshirt in front of me. I'm using Procion MX fiber reactive dyes, and for this design I'm going to use the rainbow. The yellow is going across the hood and the edge of the sleeves. I can kind of see where those are at on this fold. And I'm just centering the yellow right here. I don't care if it goes all the way down into the bottom of the fold. And I'm just kind of using it all up. Alright, now I'm going to place down some orange around the edges of the yellow and also on top of the yellow. And my goal is to have this kind of pattern going through all the way to the red. I'm not going to do the whole rainbow right here. I don't have enough dye for that on this side of the shirt. But I will be putting the rainbow on the other side, or the other colors of the rainbow. So I'm just about done with my orange. And then I'll be placing red down. So there's the orange. Now I have some red. I'll be putting that down right next to the orange. Now I'll be putting down some purple around the rest of the edge of this fold. This is raspberry that I'm using. Alright, that's it for raspberry. Now I will turn the design over, and I have some green and blue, and I'm just going to split the difference on the shirt. So I'm going to put green on this side. Alright, that's all the green that I'm using. Now I have some turquoise, and I will be putting that down on this side. Now I have some navy that I'll be putting over the blue, and kind of to fill in the gaps where there's a little bit of white. Alright, that looks good to me. Now I have some sage green, just a darker green, that I'll be putting over the bright green that I did. This looks good to me. I will put it in a plastic bag and let it sit for 24 hours before I wash it out. Thanks for watching. Have fun dyeing. I'm opening this piece up for the first time. I'm going to try and get all the rubber bands off of it, and to do that on these larger pieces, I just kind of pick one side of it and then I just migrate the rubber bands to the other side all at once. I don't take one rubber band off and then move on to the next rubber band. So let me turn it right side out for you. Awesome. So thanks for watching. Have fun dyeing.